Good afternoon, all of you. This side is Molay Bishar from CDSL. In the panelist mode, I welcome Mr. Sujit Sengupta from CV Management. I really thank you to CV Management to helping us to organize this event. And I thank you all of the participants who have joined in this event. It's a webinar. Uh, myself with Orgo, my colleague, and Somnath is there. So first of all, I would like to share a news with you. Already I have shared the news with you that on 6th of July, CDSL crossed 4 crore Demat account. The journey is just 22nd of January, we have crossed 3 crores. Last year, January, we have crossed 2 crores. And now CDSL is now become a largest depository related to the other depository. Put together, Demat account is 6.25 crore in India nowadays, and out of 6.25 crore, 4 crore with CDSL only. So we are just a double number of the other depository. Now the purpose of this webinar, you are aware that e-voting system has been changed for individual shareholders who have their Demat account. It's effective from 9th June 2021. I'm not going to explain all the circulars, all this thing. Already you are aware of these details. The changes is for only the individual shareholders. The objective is in the previous years, we have seen the ESPs. Every ESP means e-voting service provider have their own portals, and all the shareholders are required to cast their vote through the respective ESP's portal with a different credentials. So individuals who are having the Demat account, the person is required to remember 4 type of credentials for the 4 ESPs. So SEBI pointed out and asked CDSL and NSDL, both the depositories, to design a system where the shareholders with Demat accounts can cast their vote with a single credential. So there is a universal login credential for all e-voting service provider. And this is all the Demat account holders means CDSL and NSDL. There are 4 ESPs, CDSL, NSDL, Link-Intime, and KFintech. And you are aware that all the numeric 16-digit numeric account belongs to CDSL Demat account, and the alphanumeric 16-digit Demat account related to NSDL. There's a new 2 words, maybe it's a new for you also. There's a MyEasy and Ideas. What is MyEasy and Ideas? I'm giving a simple example. People having their bank account, and some of the people are using that internet facilities also for the banking purpose. Similarly, people having their Demat account, as a CDSL and NSDL, we are offering to our Demat account holders the free internet service. From CDSL side, the product name is Easy, EASI, and from NSDL side, the product name is Ideas. It's free for all shareholders, and crores of investors are using these facilities. Out of 6.2 crore shareholders, you can say about almost 2 crore shareholders are using this facility as of today. So those shareholders having this facility, MyEasy and Ideas, they can log in into the CDSL site or the NSDL site with their own credential. They can select that ESP and they can cast their vote. But what about the other shareholder who have not registered? So we have given them options. They also can cast their vote with the OTP base. OTP based means once they will enter into our site, the CDSL site and the NSDL site, they have to put their demat account number and the PAN. Then that time we will send that OTP to them, and based on the OTP, they can cast their vote. I will show you. But keep it in your mind and bear this information. There's a 6 KYC attributes. It's become mandatory by the SEBI, by the laws and all these things. All the demat account holders, these 6 attributes have to be verified. And the right hand side, that valid mobile number, email ID, and income range. Now I'm going to talk about the valid mobile number and the email ID. If the shareholder have not registered his or her mobile into the demat account, what he or she using, or the email ID, that shareholder cannot cast their vote in the new regime. As simple as that. The person may have the demat account, but in demat account there is no mobile number and the valid email ID. That person cannot cast their vote. So make it very sure the shareholders you have, they have the valid mobile number and the valid email ID. For this purpose, CDSL and NSDL, both the depositories are offering facility to all the issuers. We can send that SMS and all this thing to the shareholders on behalf of the company to ask them to update these 6 attributes. Very big companies are already availed this type of facility. It attracts additional cost. But for you, you can contact through your registered. The register can contact them. You can update into your system. But that email ID and the mobile number should be tagged with that demat account. In the new regime, you will find there is a standardized e-voting instruction. There is no different e-voting instructions now. It is. This is the standardized e-voting instruction across the board for the 4 ESPs. So these are the 2 help desk numbers, CDSL and NSDL, because the other 2 ESPs nothing to do. They are simple, the ESP, but we are the depositories. We have to maintain all these things, and we are giving them a service, and we have put the help desk. This is the numbers. Make it very sure these 2 numbers should be available in your voting instruction. And what about the physical shareholders and the corporate shareholders? But the physical shareholders and the corporate shareholders can cast their vote like the previous year as per the instructions. Physical shareholders and the corporate shareholder can visit to the respective ESP's e-voting site. For CDSL is evotingindia.com. NSDL is evotingnsdl.com. Link in time is something different. KFintech is something different. The physical shareholders and the corporate shareholders are required to visit the respective e-voting service provider website and use their own credential instructed by the company through the separate communication. And now come to the guideline about the VC. You are all experienced basically, but this year we have enhanced our services. We have experienced from the last year events and all this thing. This year we are providing 2 type of AGM. One is a hybrid AGM and another is a virtual AGM. A hybrid AGM means the panelists will accumulate in the same place and the others will join. This is a virtual thing. Hybrid means, and the virtual means all participants will join from the virtual mode. This year we have added one extra facility without any extra cost. This facility is very good. I'll tell you later. So you are aware that how to join that EAGM and the panelist what to do. the stable internet connectivity, pre-install the WebEx or Zoom in the device, use the laptop tab, do not use the cell phone for the panelist purpose. And the flow of meeting. Last year, I have shared the sample flow of meeting with you, the minute to minute flow, and the moderator will circulate. And you just communicate again to the panelist, speak slow and loudly for the better transcriptions. This is a normal virtual AGM, means last year we have conducted so many AGMs in the virtual mode. This year, one additional job you are required to play from issuer end. Though I have told you, the individual shareholders who have the demat account are related to two depositories, CDSL and NSDL. So last year you have not done this, but this year you have to do this. You just log in to the CDSL and NSDL site with your own credentials. I trust all the issuers have their own login ID with CDSL and NSDL because all of are using that FIM and the SDD. The same credential they can use for this purpose. If you don't know the CDSL thing, you can call us. We'll help you out. What is your this thing? And Orgo will explain you later about this, what the details you are required to put into the two depositories. Role of CDSL as a VC service provider, nothing to say because you are aware of this thing. This year we are coming with some additional services with extra cost, the proper camera and audio if required. If you think the webcasting, what I have told basically, what I have told you earlier, that webcasting thing we have included into the system with no extra cost. Live with VC, FB and YouTube, customized EGM with e-graphics and professional moderator like the Reliance, TCS, Gillette are doing. The same you can do basically, and the studio facility is available for us. If you don't have this thing, that facility, so we can arrange the studio facility. The studio can the panelist can go there with the background of green screen for the graphics. That can be possible, but it will attract the extra cost. Now, how voting through CDSL? There are two type of thing. The individuals can cast their vote through CDSL platform. One is My Easy Login credential. Second is direct access with the help of OTP. And the physical and corporate shareholder have to go to the evotingindia.com. This is the CDSL site. Here's a login. You can see that login over here. Those people who have the easy, they can cast their vote. And those who don't, they will go to the e-voting. I'm going to show you the detail. Just give me a few minutes. This is the live CDSL screen. I'll show you. I have that My Easy login ID with me. Just I'm clicking here, login, My Easy. This is a login ID and credential. of one of the shareholder. Here is a e-voting. At present, the ISIN the shareholder have, he don't have that any events available. From here, you can click that ESPs. You can select the ESPs. Now I'll show you how a shareholder can cast their vote. Those don't have that My Easy login. Just scroll down, go to the e-voting, put the BOID, put the PAN. Immediately you will get a OTP. Your mobile. I have received the OTP in my mobile. OTP is valid time is only 15 minutes. That OTP will come to the email as well as the mobile 178151. I'm checking my email also, the same OTP I have received. If the shareholder don't have, I have received that OTP that do not reply from evotingindia.com. Just now I have received the OTP is 178151. I'm now going to verify this thing. It will verify. Then I'll click here for the ESP. Just click the ESP. There's the CDSL, NSDL, Carvi, and LinkedIn. Just check with the NSDL. I'm clicking on ESP. Go to the NSDL. Immediately, I will redirect to the NSDL site. What it's saying, there is no active cycle is available. Then I'm going again to the other ESP, the link in time. Similarly, I'll redirect to the link in time page. There is no ESP. Now I'm going to the Carvi site. I'll automatically redirect to the, there is no event found. So this is the live I have shown you, how the customers, the shareholders can cast their vote. But make it very sure, if some shareholder will ask you, they have not received that email ID, the possible reason is they have not checked in the junk folder, or they have not registered their email, or they have not registered their mobile number, or the mobile DND is applied. That's why they have not received that OTP. And make it very sure the OTP validation is 15 minutes only. So when the shareholder, the corporate shareholder, not corporate shareholder, the directors and chairman as the individual shareholder will cast the vote, make it very sure they have registered their mobile and email ID for the OTP purpose. So this is the page. Now for the VC, once they will click on the VC, they will landed into this webcasting part. I have told you about the webcasting. The advantage of the webcasting is, in the last June, Keshram Textile Mills availed this webcast facility from us. The advantage is uh, the shareholders are not required to install that Zoom or Webex, nothing. Once they click on the VC, automatically they will redirect to the particular page to their browser, and they can view as a spectator only. But how are shareholder who have registered as a speaker, for them you are required to send a separate link to join in the Webex or Zoom directly. So I am categorized two type of shareholder. One shareholder who have registered them as a speaker. For them, the secretarial department will send them a separate link to join directly as a shareholder, as an attendee in that meeting, and the other shareholder redirect to the webcasting. This is an extra facility without any charge we are giving, we are providing. And if the simple AGM, they will go land up to the e-voting and put their name and the email ID, immediately they can join. Now come to the NSDL procedure. For CDSL, all the shareholders having the Demat account, they are required to log into the cdslindia.com, our mother website, the main website. But in NSDL, they are required to log into the NSDL e-voting website. And people have the ideas. Those are the credentials. They have to log into the eservices.nsdl.com, put their login ID over there. They can cast their vote. And those who have not registered, they have to click on here, select on the OTP. They will receive the OTP. Immediately they will land up to the respective ESP site for casting their vote. Whereas KFintech and LinkInTime are the ESP, all the shareholders, individual shareholders, will routed through the CDSL NSDL portal. Only the physical and corporate shareholder can cast their vote through InstaVote and the evoting.kfintech. This is a simple thing. You just remember the flow of this thing. For example, I have the MyEasy login, but I can cast the vote through the OTP also. OTP is valid for everybody. So put the 16-digit BOID and PAN. OTP will deliver. Validity is 15 minutes. OTP will verified by the system. Select the ESP. Make it very sure the shareholder have to select the ESP. Select the ESP. For your case, who have availed CDSL e-voting service, they have to click on the CDSL. If there is an NSDL, click on the NSDL. For the KFintech link is link, and they will land up to the e-voting page, and during AGM they can join also. Now the backstage procedure, this is very important. I have told you this is the additional job you are required to furnish prior to the AGM. There are 6 attributes again you have to fill into the CDSL and NSDL portal. Why so? Because the OTP we are sending is based on this information. So with that FIM login, you just select that ISIN, select the ESP, record date, and make it very sure you have to update this information prior to the record date. If your record date is 15th of July, you have to complete it by 10th or 12th or 13th, max to max. After a record date, we will not going to send the OTP to the shareholders. So how you can able to input the things into the CDSL site? Go to our site, that cdslindia.com, and the issuer companies, you will find the issuer corner. Click on here, issuer corner, and the login details will be the username will be the ISURADMN underscore your issuer ID. The bills we are sending to all the issuers, you will find your issuer ID, that is your issuer name, and the OTP will send to your registered email ID. But we have seen in the few cases, the email ID is not valid into our system, but we have the options. The company can easily change all these things. I am requesting you, before doing all this thing, before doing checking all this thing, you just check with your from our website whether the email ID is valid or not. I'll show you again how you can check that mobile number, all these things are valid or not. Again, I am taking you to the my site. Go to the issuer company, go to the investors, go to the issuer corner, sorry, investor corner. Scroll down. Mr. Sengupta, could you please tell me one of the companies? Let me check whether email ID is valid or not. Just unmute yourself and
Any company,
any.
any delete ID.
So I'm taking the bar jar. Just
No,
submit
I'm
it.
telling you about the pin came. Pin
Okay,
came.
just check. Huh?
Hello.
So the bar jar have come.
Ah,
You can select here. You can see that email ID. Check that email ID is valid or not. If this email ID is valid or not and the phone number is not activated, simply you just do one thing. Just click here the old website. Click here the old website. Issuer companies, you'll find the issuer detail modification. Click here. So again, I am putting that Barjar name. Barjar pins. Click here, modify. There is a old value and new value. I can put the new value over here. For example, .com. Okay. Then print. You are required to print. Even you can check your GST number. You can change your GST number also. If you find the GST number is wrong, so you can change the GST number in the similar way. Just take a print on your letterhead, sign it, and scan it from your email ID to me or Orgo or Somnath. Within 24 hours, we will change these attributes. This is the way you can change your registered email ID, because for the issuer login, that OTP will come to this registered email ID.
excuse me, Malay.
Yeah.
Should I tell you one CDSL BOID of purchase?
Yes, you can tell.
Hello.
Yes, tell me.
Hello. Should I tell you one BOID of budget for the testing purpose?
Yes, tell me.
Just one sec. 130144 000.
No. I am talking about the company. I'm not talking about the Demat account. I am talking about the company end. Basically, all the company. Basically, all the company have to have put the e-voting details into that CDSL and NSDL site. But to log in into the site, we will send that OTP. Okay. So I am requesting all of you to check whether your email ID is valid or not. If the email ID is not valid, that time you can change through the system and take a printout, duly signed, scan it and send to us. We will automatically we will change the attributes again. Clear? So this is the backstage job. The company have to complete within 10-15 days. Okay. Now for the NSDL, this is the site issuer.nsdl.com. Here you have that login ID with you. Then you can ask the NSDL guys to take that login ID and you just put the 6 attributes in the NSDL site as well as the CDSL site prior to the record date. So thank you very much once again. Now I am requesting Orgo. Orgo, just you just tell about how they can do this thing. Then I will take over again. Then we will ask, then take all the questions from your end. If you have any type of questions, you just raise your hand and I will ask you individually.
Good afternoon, everyone. And this is Orgo. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. As Maulada explained, and as all you know, SEBI has issued a circular on December 9, 2020 on e-voting facility provided by listed entities. The main changes happened for this is on the login procedure of the individual demat shareholder. As Maulada already explained that, and also the other changes is the listed entities need to provide their e-voting and AGM schedule to the depository so that depository can send SMS and email alerts in the registered mobile number and the email ID of the demat account holders for the respective depositories 2 days prior to the e-voting date. Now, Maulada has already explained how to do it. Still, I am just going for a short.
Basically, this is the 6 attributes you are required to fill into the system in the both the depositories, CDSL and
SDL. All the issuer can access the issuer center portal in www.cdslindia.com, where they can find the issuer center. And in the issuer center, they need to log in with the registered user need to log in with their existing login credential, the same login credential which they have already used in FIM module or SDD module. Now, those who have not subscribed for FIM module and SDD module, please contact ourselves so that we can send you your respective login credential for login. After login, you need to create this is your admin login, which I am talking about. After the login, you need to create a separate user login and you need to assign some privilege, that is e-voting schedule privilege, which will be a checkbox thing. You need to just click on that checkbox and you need to assign the e-voting schedule privilege to that particular user, and through that user, you need to put all your e-voting schedule, that is 6 attributes, your ISIN, ESP name, record date, start date and time, end date and time, and AGM date and time. Just make sure that you should post this data on or before cutoff date so that we can take the benpos on cutoff date and we will send the SMS, reminder SMS or email to the respective shareholders. Please note that this is a compliance from SEBI because this is mentioned in the SEBI circular. You need to provide this data to both the depositories, and this service might be chargeable. The charge is yet to be finalized by SEBI. Once it is over and above e-voting charges, e-voting has nothing to do with this. This is like FIM charges or your corporate action charges. We will let you know if SEBI approve the charges. Otherwise, it will remain as free, like now what is good. So that's all from my side. If you have any queries now, ask. We will answer. Thank you. Maulada, you can unmute one by one our participant.
Okay, now I am taking all of you. Now I'll start with Mr. Anindo Sen. Sir, I am unmuting you. If you have any type of queries, you can ask, please.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. What I want to know, is there any other option to for remote e-voting, avoiding the OTP system?
There's OTP system only for the shareholders who have the demat accounts, but the physical holder can cast their vote in the earlier system.
But is it compulsory for the demat account holders to get an OTP?
Yes,
Otherwise,
yes.
without that OTP, he cannot vote.
No, they cannot cast their vote.
Or they cannot cast their vote.
They cannot cast
If,
their vote.
if,
Compulsory.
if the shareholder is registered with Easy and Idea, they don't need ADP. They have their existing login credential in Easy and Idea, and they can
No,
cast their
if,
vote.
if any shareholder, he has a particular, it may be that he is holding his account with NSDL or CDSL. He has his existing password user ID for opening his account and to vote. What we did, what we have seen last year also.
No,
Is it
that
possible to-
that existing user ID and password will not work in e-voting system. Will not
Okay.
work because as per SEBI circular,
Yeah.
all the shareholder should have one credential to log in all the respective ESP.
Okay.
So either they need to go for OTP or they have to register with either on CDSL on Easy or on NSDL in Idea.
That he himself has to register with Easy.
Right.
Yes, for CDSL it's easy. Otherwise,
And
they
for
can use
NSDL, Idea. So
idea.
if he is registered with Idea, then also the OTP will come at the time of voting.
No, if you have registered with Idea and Easy, OTP is not required. If you have not
Okay.
registered with Easy and Idea, that time OTP is required.
And that registration has to be done by the shareholder himself.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's free of cost and is very easy. It takes only 10 minutes.
to register with, and then he can vote directly without getting an OTP.
Exactly, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Now I am going to Ankita Poddar. Ankita Poddar, I have unmuted you. If you have any type of queries, you can ask. Okay. Mr. Vishwas, Orunava Vishwas, how are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you yourself?
Fine, sir. Tell me.
Actually, I'll get the explanation from Argo after the meeting. I can't understand anything because I'm recording all these things. Whenever there is any confusion, I'll talk to Argo and I'll get clear.
Sure.
Is that
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Mr. Bhaskar Rakit. Hello, sir. Can you
Good
hear me?
afternoon, sir. As of now, as the previous spectators told you that you will talk to Mr. Orgo, and for my case, I will do same. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Binjal Mehta, you have any queries, you can ask, please.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah.
You told me that previous logins will not be applicable. Previous logins and passwords.
Yes.
So they need to register on both MyEasy as well as Ideas. For
No. For example, if Binjal Mehta have the Demat account, okay? Binjal
Right.
Mehta Demat account with CDSL.
Okay.
Now Binjal Mehta have not opted for the MyEasy facility. Fine, no issue. Binjal Mehta required to log into the CDSL site, put the Binjal Mehta 16-digit Demat account and PAN, and the OTP will come to the to your mobile and the email ID. Just make it very sure that email and mobile ID is registered with your Demat account or not.
Okay.
Okay, it's not required to register with Easy and Ideas. Without registration, you can cast the vote with the OTP. Just make it very sure. I have told you the 6 attributes that mobile and email ID is very much required, tagged with the Demat account number for casting the vote. Not only casting the vote, for the any type of security part, because entire financial things in the globe is totally depends on the OTP now.
Okay.
So if
No,
the
in
people don't have the proper email ID and mobile number tagged with any bank account or the Demat account, he or she may face the problem. So
that's what
it's
I'm saying. Just in case if there is some problem with the network and OTP at the time of like at the time of voting. So if I wish to log in advance with the password and everything, then at that time, at the time of voting, I won't be required OTP, na?
That time you are not required OTP.
So
But I am make it very sure. We are keep sending OTPs actually. We are keep sending OTPs. We are sending more than 2-3 crores of OTP per day. So, but for as a backup, it is always better to register in the MyEasy and the Ideas for your own benefit as a shareholder.
That is what I'm asking. So in advance, I need to register on MyEasy as well as Ideas. Suppose I have a CDSL Demat account.
No,
Yes.
ma'am. You need to, if you have a Demat account with CDSL, you need to log in MyEasy. If you have Demat account with NSDL, then only you need to register with IDEA.
Okay. Okay. And one more thing, as an issuer, because our company is TTI Enterprise Limited. So you told us that in advance, the backstage work that has to be done with CDSL as well as NSDL, the filling of all the criterias, ISIN, record date, etc. So you explained for CDSL, how do we do that for NSDL?
This is a similar way that NSDL part. Ma'am, are you using FIM or SDD with us?
I'll have to check. I'm not sure.
Okay, just check it whether you have the FIM ID. Just consult with Orgo and Somnath. They will guide you. No issue.
Okay.
Okay.
So that would be a bit different from the CDSL process,
Yes,
which you explained us just now.
Yes.
Right. Okay. And there will be, I believe, 2 mails sent to the shareholders. One for AGM and one for e-voting process.
No. This is a one mail. In the one mail having the 2 type of process. This is basically similar process, how to cast their vote and how to join that AGM.
It will be a single mail.
Same.
So, so that format will be sent by you, or we need to prepare and send it to you?
We have a standardized format. The Orgo will share with you.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Mr. Vishwajit Das?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Hello. Tell me, sir.
Hello. Yeah,
Hello.
I have one question. Suppose in a family there are 4 shareholders and they have 4 Demat accounts in their respective names and they have registered same email ID, same mobile number in all Demat accounts. And what will happen in that case?
In that case, basically, as per the Depository Act, 20 Demat account can be tagged with the same email ID and the mobile number. For this purpose, you have to give the declaration. These are all the family members. So you are
in
talking
that case,
about 4.
So in that case, is there any problem of casting vote or joining?
No.
Okay.
Mr. Bishwarup? Mr. Bishwarup? Okay. Charulata ji, कैसे हैं?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine. बोलिए.
अभी तो कोई क्वेरी नहीं है. As of now, no queries. अगर होगा तो I'll get back to you.
ठीक है, नहीं होगा तो और को तो है ही.
Yeah, sure.
ठीक है. Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Indranil Banerjee. Hello. Indranil Bonik. Yes, sir. Tell me.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, Mr. Bonik.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
Yes. Mole, I'm Mrs. Shoma Chakraborty.
ও আপনি ইন্দ্রনীল বণিকের নামে লগ ইন করেছেন?
কারণ কি আমি খুব আমার ওটা
আচ্ছা
দিয়ে না আমি ঢুকতে পারছিলাম না. I was not
আচ্ছা
able to
আচ্ছা
join you. So from
আচ্ছা
different mobile I am joining.
ওকে 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 ওকে
So 20 minutes I just missed your conversation.
ওকে
Okay. I am listening. If any problem there, I will definitely call you. Will disturb you.
Sure. There is no question of disturbance. We are always here to help you out, ma'am.
Yes, you are there, always
Okay,
there, so no problem for me.
okay, okay. Thank you.
So I'm listening, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Kollan Kumar Ganguly, sir.
I have no, at present, no question this side.
Okay.
Any queries in future, I can talk with.
Sure. Okay,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Yeah. रचना जी, आपका कोई क्वेरीज है? हेलो. रचना जी का कुछ क्वेरीज नहीं है. Mr. Samarjit Jain, sir, have you any queries?
Right now, I do not have any.
Okay, sir. Mr. Saurav Roy. Hello, Mr. Saurav Roy. Okay. सुनीता मैडम, आपका क्वेरी बताइए. हेलो.
Hello.
हाँ सुनीता मैडम बोलिए, आपका क्वेरी बताइए, कुछ होगा तो.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, you are
Hello.
audible, ma'am.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I just wanted to know, is it compulsory to get registered with MyEasy for all corporate and physical shareholders?
Physical share is different. Physical shareholder can cast their vote to the evotingindia.com.
Hello.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Physical-
easy facility is only for the individual demat shareholder, not for the corporate and the physical shareholders.
Corporate and physical shareholders. And I was trying to log in from my personal email ID, personal VOID, and two companies are already having their meeting going on, e-voting going on. But I was redirected to the KFIN site.
Yes.
They are again asking for the user ID and password.
No, ma'am. It's absolutely wrong. I have shown you. Simply, if you have the demat account with CDSL, just go to the CDSL site, put that BOID, you will get the OTP. Select that ESP as a KFintech. Automatically, the system will redirect you to the KFintech site, and from there you can cast your vote.
Yeah. Once I am redirected to the KFIN site, there again, do I need to give the user ID and password?
No. Because your user ID and password verified by CDSL, that is automatically communicated. They will communicate it to the KFintech. This is a API based. Technically, we are connected. Your credential is verified by the depositories, and only the verified IDs will passing to the KFintech site.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Tapos Chaudhary, sir. Sir, any queries? No. Now I'm requesting Mr. Sengupta, if you like to share anything with us, you can share. I hope you have cleared about the new system and the new design and how you can extended your helping hand to the companies.
Let us talk about firstly, that is the existing system. Previously, what we did, that we generated that we generate the CDSL password and upload the file. Okay. Is there will it be required to will it be followed by the same system or there is any change?
There will be no change in ROM file. The system will be same for RTA.
That password will be generated.
Yes, that password will be generated and that will be uploaded. And password of PAN number or sequence number, not password. That is PAN or sequence.
As per the existing system.
Exactly, as per the existing system.
And after that, individual shareholder will go to the portal. What you say?
Okay. Yes.
That is number one. Number two, please tell us about the quorum again. The issuer side, they are normally answers about this quorum. So, how CDSL can help for this quorum?
Sir, quorum will be a little bit challenging in the new regime because the shareholder will get the OTP or the shareholder have their own credentials. So I am requesting you, all the issuer companies or who are availing this e-voting, they should communicate it to their proximity zone for the required quorum purpose and make assured with the physical shareholders also. The physical shareholders can help you for the quorum purpose.
As well as the corporate shareholder.
And the corporate shareholders.
And as per previous system, the issuer will be able to see the list of attendees during the meeting.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Let us see. Until unless we go through for a particular meeting or the first meeting, I think it will not be complete. We will get the experience from the first meeting. And if we require, we will get back to CTS. Okay.
And Sudhita, one more thing I would like to update. That is the updation of that e-voting schedule. We also provide that facility to RTA login within a couple of weeks. So from RTA login also, RTA can upload that issuer schedule on behalf of issuers. E-voting schedule.
Fine. Okay.
Okay, now thank you once again, all of you, for joining that webinar. I trust I am able to explain. If any type of queries, we are always available. Orgo, myself, Somnath is there, even Sujit is there from the SEBI management side. Those who are catering to the companies. And once again, I thank you, SEBI management, to extend your hand to arrange this events. So today's participants is not much more, only 17 people have joined from the 17 companies. Though I have a couple of companies, we can arrange in the future also. So just make it very sure, because there's a new thing and you should communicate it. Instead of communicate one-to-one, it's better to give them a platform to discuss on. So thank you once again, everybody, to joining. And I'm just allow me to sign off.